unfortunately, Clary Connors isn't here this afternoon to savour the victory by Dorf Comand. As Jim Byrne mentioned, Clary's had a bit of a frustrating run with bad barriers and bad luck, and good to see that turn around here at Ipswich this afternoon in the Recruitment Queensland listed Gay Waterhouse Classic. Normally, Jeff McLean would speak on behalf of the Ipswich Turf Club at the presentation. Jeff is here with us this afternoon, which is wonderful. And John McCoy, radio personality, is going to say a few words on behalf of the Ipswich Turf Club. So we can say good afternoon to you, John.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Well, normally, ladies and gentlemen, they say that the Deputy Chairman of the Ipswich Turf Club, Jeff McLean, is the eyes and the ears of the committee. He knows everything that's going on at the club. The one thing he isn't at the moment is the voice. However, he is on the mend, which is the main thing, and it's my pleasure to stand in for him today. On behalf of the Ipswich Turf Club, to particularly thank Recruitment Queensland for being such wonderful long-term sponsors of the club, and particularly on this day, the biggest day, Ipswich Cup Day. This is the 6th year that Recruitment Queensland have sponsored this race, the Gay Waterhouse Classic, for the fillies and mares. Not only do they sponsor this race, but they are wonderful sponsors throughout the year. They provide the casual staff, and you can imagine how many there have to be for today. And as well, Alison McGrath is the organiser of the Ladies' Charity Day that is held in March, and I think this year raised close to $15,000 for charity. So they're wonderful. And on behalf of the Ipswich Turf Club, we thank Recruitment Queensland for again being involved, and it's my pleasure now to call on Graham Smith from Recruitment Queensland to make the presentation. Thanks, Graham.
Thanks, John. Jeff, I'm Mr. McGrath at this stage. Actually, my name is Graham Smith, but I'm Alison's husband. Look, it gives me great pleasure to thank everyone today for this race, and I've been told I've got to speak more slowly, otherwise I will sound a little bit inebriated. Anyway, thank everyone for the race. It's a wonderful privilege to be able to sponsor this race again, and as it is to sponsor the Ladies' Race Day. Having said that, I'd now hand over to our...
Thank you very much, Graham. A lot of owners involved in this horse, which is wonderful for the racing industry, but representing the owners here is Ian Chestermaster. Going to say a few words. Ian?
Thank you. I'd like to thank the committee of Ipswich Turf Club. I'd like to thank Recruitment Queensland for sponsorship of the race, and I'd like to thank most of all Clary Connors, our trainer, and a special thanks also to Dale, our strapper, and thanks to all the rest of the syndicate members. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian Chestermaster. The presentation of trophies will now take place. That concludes the presentation ceremony following the running of this year's Recruitment Queensland Gay Waterhouse Classic, a listed event. But the action now starts to really hot up. The next race is the Eyeliner Stakes, a very prestigious race on the Queensland racing calendar, then the Ipswich Cup, and then the Provincial Cup, the final race on the program. So there's lots more to come here at Ipswich on Cup Day. Good afternoon. Thank you.